Hey everyone, welcome back to another beautiful day here in the garden. Today I thought it would be super fun to plant some things in my GreenStalk, fresh, full of dirt and ready to get planted in. I also have a very special package here in my hand. I ordered some seeds from MIgardener, which is probably one of my favorite places to order seeds from. They are affordable, high quality, and there's so many options to choose from. This video is not sponsored. They're just honestly one of my favorite places to order from, and I always highly recommend. So we're gonna get some water in this GreenStalk, and while the water is filling up the GreenStalk, let's go ahead and open these and I'll show you what I got. They were having a 25% off sale. So most of these seeds were like $1.60, which you really can't beat that even at your big box store. So I ordered a pretty good variety. Oh, look, and it even came with a little packet to save your own seeds with, which is kind of cute. Goldie tomato, geranium kiss tomato, Ukrainian purple tomato, sunspot dwarf sunflower, which I thought would be fun to plant in the GreenStalk behind me because it's a dwarf variety. So it only takes 80 to 90 days of maturity, but it's small. I think that would be fun to have in the GreenStalk. Early scarlet globe radish. I've said in videos before that we really enjoy radish. They're super good in a sandwich with butter and like sprinkled with salt. Oh, it's like one of our favorite summer sandwiches. Pepperoncini peppers. These are probably one of my favorite peppers to grow. We don't have any this year, but I really enjoy having them. These Tom Thumb dwarf peas, which we are nowhere near planting. These take 45 to 55 days. So I probably won't even plant these until September. A Dr. Witchy's tomatoes is probably one of my other favorite tomatoes. Brandywine black tomato. These are for next spring. And I have a tiny Tim tomato. These actually are only 45 to 65 days to maturity, so I think I will try and plant these in the GreenStalk. I think that would be a fun little project. Long Island Brussels sprouts, which I probably need to start soon. I might start these at the beginning of August and see if we can get a fall crop of Brussels sprouts. Toothache plants, which we have in the garden this year, and I probably should have waited to see how we like them this year, but honestly, they're just such a fun plant to grow, and my husband likes them. Next, I have this Space Master 80 cucumber, which again, I thought would be fun to plant in the GreenStalk. It says it's 60 days to maturity. They're grown on a small patch of land or in pots or hanging baskets. So I thought this would be a perfect, like, little fun experiment. Also got some tender sweet carrots for us to plant here in the coming weeks or month. I think we're technically supposed to plant them like early September. This one is also from my husband. This is the Romanesco broccoli. And then I guess I ordered this one as well. It's the calendula pink surprise. We're gonna go ahead and get some of these in. I went ahead and ran inside and grabbed just a couple more packs of seeds. I grabbed this Roselle hibiscus. I've got a couple more stringless beans. I've also seen people plant okra in GreenStalks, so I went ahead and grabbed an okra to throw in here. I thought that would be fun. And basil. I can never have too much basil. And then I thought it'd be fun to add a splash of color with these zinnias, which I actually have in my zinnia bed over here. And they're really pretty. This is like a smoothie. Okay, I love bees, but I don't want them on me. I think it was bee. I'm gonna look real silly if I look back at this and it was a fly. Also, I'm using this video as kind of a record of what I've planted, because your girl doesn't have any plant markers this year. So we are doing a little bit of chaos gardening. You know what, that's okay. As long as I know what I planted, Or at least I have an idea of what I planted. I don't know, zinnias kind of conform to where they're planted. They're kind of like a sunflower, so if they don't have much room, they won't get as big. So it might be okay. This is just experimenting. We have a long growing season and it's still July. So you know what? I'm gonna use this time to experiment and maybe know what I'm doing next year. Heavy on the maybe. And I think I'm gonna alternate on this other white. This is why it's called chaos gardening, because I'm already confused. Now we're gonna plant some of this Hill Country red okra. Short but plump pods that have a striking burgundy tip. I really, really love okra flowers because they're in the hibiscus family and they're just so gorgeous. I would honestly not even eat the okra, but just enjoy the hibiscus flowers. I'm gonna throw these on top. That way they can do their thing. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up with water one more time. Next up, I'm gonna plant these 2 tomatoes, the Tiny Tim and the Geranium Kiss. So Tiny Tim says it's a dwarf determinate and Geranium Kiss is a determinate. They're actually both dwarfs, and this one is 45 to 65 days and this one is 65 days. It's the middle of July. Our average frost date is usually around Halloween, or it can be mid-October or even like mid-November. So there's a little bit of a time frame there. It just depends on the year. It's been kind of all over the place. Either way, we have 45 to 65 days left, guaranteed. I have not really direct sown tomatoes, so I'm interested to see how this goes. These seeds are itty bitty. I think if I can keep this wet enough until they at least germinate, I think we'll be okay. Tiny Tims are planted. I'm gonna plant some of the Geranium Kiss. Next, I'm gonna plant this Space Master cucumber. It says the vines trained to grow perfectly for smaller spaces. So I think I'm gonna plant these in these top ones. So maybe like these 2, I think that would be fun. And then the vines can kind of just, you know, do their thing. I planted the okra, didn't I? I think I did. Again, chaos gardening. I'm here for it. Throw one in over here. Kind of running out of daylight here, so I need to kind of pick up the pace. I'm gonna go ahead and do some beans. Blue Lake stringless. Okay, next up is gonna be this Roselle sour leaf hibiscus. I don't even know if I read the back of this one. It says it's also referred to as the Asian sour leaf. It can make a cranberry-like flavor. It's great for teas and is prized for tartness and vibrant hue. It's nutritious and delicious, and I'm really excited to try it. Teddy's over there guarding my seeds. Teddy, keep up the good work. I'm gonna throw in some of this calendula. I freaking love calendula seeds. They are like almost like little worms. I don't know. I really like them a lot. This bottom one. Just gonna zigzag the blue bottoms for this cardinal basil. Okay, I've watered the GreenStalk twice now, but I'm actually gonna go through and water like each individual pocket just to make sure the seeds get off to a good start. Right, and there you have it. The GreenStalk is almost fully planted. I will probably rewatch this video and get everything marked appropriately. Till then, it is at least planted. There's Teddy and Mochi. It rained earlier today, so I don't even have to water the rest of the garden. So that's super nice. Sunset check. As always, thank you again for joining me tonight. I hope you'll follow along and see how our GreenStalk does here in the second half of the summer. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.